in letters to Trump, there's a letter in there with Vince McMahon. Now, I'm recording this February 7th, 2024, and there's all those allegations against Vince McMahon. Not very good ones, very dirty bird allegations against him. And he is in the book. So, if you had asked me about last month, like, was Vince McMahon on my list of people I was going to look in this book and read about? No, don't care. Now that he's being accused of doing these things, I'm interested now, so let us go. All right. So, here's the picture. So there's Vince McMahon, and I guess that's Linda McMahon. I don't know if that's his wife. I don't know. And they're holding up something here. I can't read it. I'd have to get out my jewelry loop. Okay. So, this is a letter, 2010, April 13th, 2010. The Apprentice. Oh, this is going way back, 2010. Dear Vince, as you may be aware, with the extraordinary success of the Celebrity Apprentice, NBC has recently decided that it's time for the return of the original version of the show, The Apprentice. As a leader in your field, you are no doubt keenly aware that our country has not faced such enormous economic challenges in a very long time. All across America, good people continue to lose their jobs or languish in jobs far beneath their capabilities just to pay the bills. With the season of The Apprentice, it is my goal to remind people what the American dream is all about. With that in mind, I would love to offer some of our most successful candidate contestants some one-on-one time with the most respected people in the business today. I would be honored if you would agree to be involved in this capacity. The meeting, which would take no more than an hour or two, could be taped in your office, at breakfast, or another location of your choosing in New York City. The meeting highlights would be included in one of next season's episodes, which will air between September and December 2010 on NBC. Our Apprentice executive producers, Paige Feldman and Eden Gaha, will reach out to you within the coming weeks, and we do hope you will join us. I'm doing what I can to get America back to work, and I sincerely hope you will join me with best wishes, Donald. Then there's a note. Vince, you were so good the first time. Ratings are great. And here's his note. Linda McMahon, like Vince, is a true champion, a great woman in every way. Then it says biography. Vince McMahon is the chairman of the World Wrestling Entertainment Incorporated. Well, not anymore. Okay. So, now Vince McMahon. Let's start with, I think we have to. We have to start with the allegations against Vince McMahon. Is there anything to them? Because allegations are thrown out, left, right, center. Sometimes they're legit, sometimes they're not. So, Vince McMahon, are there any truth to the allegations that are be thrown at him? And it's all alleged for entertainment purposes only, not facts I could download. It's my opinion, entertainment purposes only. Okay. Knight of Pentacles up there in the past. I'm going to say, in my opinion, allegedly, I think there's something to this. I think this has been a thing where I don't know who's accusing him. I don't know that. But I'm going to say if somebody's like walking into his business or his life, they walk into his business life, whatever, and something happens. And then later, it's almost like, I thought you were this, and then I found out you are not this. You're a dirty bird. And they get paid off some money to keep quiet and keep this hush-hush and keep it hidden from the world. I think this has been something that's probably gone on for quite a bit of time. There might even be some NDAs that go on this. But it's almost like, my opinion, I think he's done this and just discarded people. Like, it's not personally about the person. It's like anyone can come in and perhaps float his boat at the time. He had plenty of money to cover this up or to keep it quiet or whatnot. And it was just rinse and repeat. My opinion. So, yeah, I think this is like people didn't know what they were getting into. Okay. Now, let's see what's the relationship. Now, I know there's going to be some people watching this and thinking, oh, Vince McMahon is Donald Trump's wingman for dirty bird activities. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. Were Vince McMahon and Trump going around and, you know, just being dirty birds all over town, swinging their wands everywhere without abandon? I don't know what that would sound like. I can only imagine. So, what is this relationship here? Maybe I should have asked it differently because the relationship here is severed. I should have asked about what it was like in 2010 because this is a severed relationship. So, okay. Let's go back and ask then. Proper question. 2010. What's the relationship between Donald Trump and Vince McMahon? 2010. Okay. This comes across like 2010. What is it? Trump's got his show that he's trying to produce to, get to production or whatever. So the relationship is he's weighing his options. He's got a stable of characters to bring on the show. And so this is about him making sure that the show is a success, right? Four of Pentacles. I want to hold on to my show's huge or it's the best or whatever. So he's weighing his option here, and this is almost like there's only so many notable big power star people in the world that have that type of audience. So whoever he was selecting for the show, he's only got so many of them, I guess, to be mentors or whatever this position is. Wrong mentor. So at that point in 2010, he's just looking, I guess he must have had great ratings or some shit, and he's like, well, bring him back again, right? Like repeat, rinse and repeat. Same idea, right? But this is then, he finds out something about him later on. And it might have been he started hearing rumors about what I got in the first spread. And feeling like I didn't know who this dude was at all. And just basically putting it in for future reference, making a note. So, okay. So I don't think they were like going out looking for bitches and hoes together. No. I think it was purely, I'm going to make, this is going to be great for TV. Let's just do that again. I guess that seems to be like one of his things where it's just kind of like he gives people the benefit of the doubt and then they screw him and then he's like, how dare you? I don't know. Kind of interesting. Let's look in to see. I believe Vince McMahon at this point, February 7, 2024, I think he's resigned from the WWE. Is there more trouble on the horizon for him? Yeah, there's more trouble on the horizon for Vince McMahon coming up. he's going to be looking for some help. There's some more trouble coming for him. So, yeah. Okay. Now let's last out. I don't know who this Linda McMahon is. I suppose I should look that up before I start asking questions about her. I assume she's the wife, but I don't know. So hold on. Okay, I got the phone. Linda McMahon, former United States Administrator of the Small Business Administration. That's a title and a half. Married to Vince McMahon since 1966. Interesting. She owned WWE ownership 0.7%. Okay, so there we go. I got 2 kids, grandkids. All right. So, she definitely has a small business administration haircut for sure. If there was a haircut, that would be it. Okay, so did Linda have any idea about what Vince was doing? Did she have any idea she was married to a dirty bird? Allegedly, in my opinion. Yes. My opinion, yes, she did. She knew about it, but, you know, they're like, she knew about it. There was a new flavor of the week all the time. She's aware. It was a constant battle with him. There would be times where it's like he's not doing dirty deeds for a while, and then he comes back and he can't help himself. There's his wand going all over town, right? He's just, that wand's all over. Can't control it. And it's almost kind of like, God, she kept secret about it, but it feels like the last time was supposed to be the last time. And I can't believe it's like he relapsed again. I don't know if he's gone over to the sex rehab or what, but I would not be surprised. This just seems like can't control himself, allegedly, my opinion. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'm hoping I don't get any nasty comments from some WWE fans who are like, Vince McMahon is my idol, how dare you? Anyway, I will see you next time. Adios.